The next one on the list, on the match cards, is the Judgment Day versus AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan, where, of course, it was the faction anyway that was going to win this. The Judgment Day took the W at Hell in a Cell. And obviously, I was if you think about it, I'm not really surprised. I kind of knew that they were going to win, even though my money was on AJ, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan. But just when they came in, like, it was a straight-ass brawl to start the match. I'm like, damn, all right, go in there. Shit, I like to see this. So, it did. It was a pretty good match. Liv held her own. I mean, Damian and, AJ Styles was doing their thing, and it was like a back and forth everything. I literally thought that Judgment Day was kind of lose and everything, but it's Edge, so his new persona is gonna raise the roof somehow. So I know Liv Morgan was obviously getting bodied by Rhea Ripley. I don't get it, honestly. Like, Liv Morgan is strong as hell, and she's a very good athlete, but she always gets her ass defeated by Rhea Ripley. Like, a lot. Like, it's kind of sad. She's a great athlete. She's a great wrestler in the ring. It's just that when it comes to Rhea Ripley, all her motivation kind of goes downhill, and she just gets her ass beat and loses a lot. I don't know why, but it's like, yes, Rhea Ripley has a lot more star power and a lot more strength. Like, this woman is strong as hell. You might think this woman's not strong. This woman's strong as fuck. Rhea Ripley is strong as a motherfucker. Like, she's not really a bodybuilder, but she is strong like one. Okay. But yeah, great wrestler. And then Damian Priest, like, we seen this man destroy and be on his destructive path before when he had that United States title in his hand. But honestly, I thought, not gonna hold you, I thought they had, I thought AJ Styles and Finn Balor and Liv won the match in the bag, because there's a couple times where this man almost, how this man pinned him, but and almost won, but lost for some bullshit, because obviously they broke up the title, broke up the the pin and everything, and this man, as usual, phenomenal forearm to Edge, or it was Damian Priest, I don't remember now, and they almost had it, and then it was like a near fall, and I'm like, God damn it, and then I'm like, okay, man. So one of y'all is going to have to either not take out the ref, because that'll be dirty as fuck. But probably take out maybe Edge. No, actually take out Damian Priest. I know you can't really hit a female in those matches like the old days, like the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. I hate that you can't really do that no more. But it'll be nice if you can do that, where dudes was wrestling females anyway, because that'll be fire as hell, where you could actually just take out Rhea Ripley with one of your moves and actually be like, huh! And you'd be like, oh, ah! Like, stuff like that. But it's like Finn Balor was so pissed because Rhea interrupted him, like, bruh, are you serious right now? Move the hell out the way! I want him to coup de grace his chest. Like, move it. I don't know where Liv came from, but she jumped on her ass and then slinged her ass out the ring along with her, and I know. I remember it was Finn Balor that got pinned by Edge, because he missed the coup de grace and got his ass speared, and 1, 2, 3, there's the match. Judgment Day won, right? And then after that, following the night on Raw, Judgment Day had a new member, and it was Finn Balor, and I was like, Finn Balor as the new member of the Judgment Day, and I'm like, is this him turning heel on AJ Styles and Liv Morgan? And I was shocked. I was shocked. The whole WWE universe was shocked, and I was like, he's gonna be part of the Judgment Day now. Like, they said specifically, like, we wanted him in, and he's like, thank you for Damian Priest for getting this opportunity. He should have been mad that, Finn and AJ and Liv lost the match to them, but he was like happy, and he was like, all that stuff. And then that was like, this is gonna be better than ever. And then after a while, Damian was like, he's like, we can finally release the one thing that was, holding us back and giving us attention. And he was like, which is you. Everybody looked at Edge, and he was like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the hell is happening now? And in my mind, it's like, am I really getting kicked out of my own fucking group? And then next blindsided by Damian Priest, the whole Judgment Day, the whole of his faction turned on his ass, beat the living shit out of his ass, and throw him out of his own group that he created. The leader got thrown out of his own group. Man was getting his ass whooped. Chair it all. Like, damn. And I'm like, yo, this man got hit by Damian Priest. Got fucking 3-on-1 against everybody, including Finn Balor. Got his ass whooped by a whole bunch of chairs. Took in the chair to the skull. And I'm like, so... I was like, in my mind, so... Everybody turned on Edge. He got kicked out of his own faction. Dethroned, like, by Damian Priest, who was the leader, and Edge was the leader of his own faction, got kicked out, and then Finn Balor took your place. And I'm like, that's all way too goddamn soon. This faction just got started up maybe a month ago. Maybe a little bit less than that. So I'm like, why end the faction so early? Not so early, but why get him kicked out of his own faction so early? Which I've heard that, I'm guessing Edge didn't really like him as heel now, so they decided to kick him out of his own faction, so Finn Balor can have his heel turn and then be the new head of the Judgment Day. And I'm like, interesting. Didn't expect this to be so early. So after that, I don't know what they're gonna do about Liv Morgan and AJ Styles. I don't know if Edge is gonna partner up with AJ and Liv to take on Finn Balor, Damian, and Rhea to have the new Judgment Day fight each other. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna happen, honestly. I really don't. All I know is I'm just confused as hell of how they're gonna do this. Because Finn Balor was on the side of AJ and Liv, then kicked Edge out of his own faction, and now Edge is now good. He's now a face, and Finn is now a heel. And I don't know. It's just now confusing in my head now talking about this. So I don't know what the hell they're gonna do when Monday comes. It's gonna be crazy to me, honestly. I don't know if. I mean, technically, I don't know how this is gonna happen. Honestly, I really don't. All I know is that after that stuff happened, there's a fatal 4-way for the number one contender for, the Raw Women's Championship. Obviously, Liv Morgan was in the match, but I don't think they seemed to care enough. Rhea Ripley did get the spot. Like I said, she is going to face Bianca Belair for the title at Money in the Bank. I don't know how the hell that's going to happen at all. I really don't know with the whole Judgment Day thing now, because I feel like WWE did it too soon. I feel like it should have lasted longer, but it was probably, Edge's decision to end it off for him, because I feel like he didn't really like the heel that he was going to be. He didn't really feel for the character no more, and so I'm guessing they're going to turn him face and have his own theme music back. But we just going to have to see what, happens with the whole thing. It is confusing with everybody looking at this, but we just have to see what happens, honestly, because it's still confusing just now talking about it.